Hey, come a little closer for a second. I want to talk to you the same way I would if you were standing in my living room asking why everything suddenly feels bigger, richer, and more cinematic than anything you've heard before. Because after using the Sony BRAVIA Theater Quad every single day, it stops feeling like a home theater system, and starts feeling like a full environment you live inside. If you're the kind of person who doesn't just watch movies but experiences them, someone who wants scale, immersion, and that wrapped-in-sound feeling, this system fits your identity perfectly. You appreciate tech that feels purposeful. You want something that makes your space feel incredible without needing massive racks or complicated setups. You want cinema without clutter. Before we dive deeper, check the current price and stock. This system tends to swing more than most premium setups. You probably reached this upgrade moment because your old soundbar started feeling flat, or your 5.1 system struggled to create height and dimension. Maybe you kept tweaking settings just to make dialogue clear. Or maybe you finally realized your taste has matured, and your audio hasn't kept up. When you switch to the BRAVIA Theater Quad, there's this moment where you feel yourself stepping out of the "it's fine for now" phase and into something that finally matches the way you like to experience sound. The first night it's fully set up, you feel this wave of relief. You hit play and suddenly your room changes shape. You hear layers floating above you, behind you, gliding across the space. Dialogue feels anchored and clean. Bass feels tighter, not louder. The 4 wireless speakers throw sound in a way that makes walls disappear. It's that moment when you stop noticing the speakers and start noticing the world they create. Real-life scenes are where it becomes addictive. A late-night sci-fi movie and you can feel ships flying overhead. Gaming sessions where spatial cues make every movement feel sharper. Concert films where it feels like the venue extends beyond your walls. Even simple YouTube videos feel more alive, more dimensional, more human. Once you get used to a room that reacts to audio like this, you can't go back. Before you forget, check the price again. Premium stock always moves unpredictably. If you're hesitating because it seems like too much, that's exactly the point. Systems like this aren't about loudness, they're about immersion. About making your room feel deeper, taller, wider. About experiencing sound that moves with intention. The doubt you feel right now disappears the instant you hear how effortlessly it creates a 3D bubble around you. One surprise benefit most people never expect is how good it sounds even at low volume. You don't need to crank it to feel the environment. Spatial sound mapping still gives you width, height, and detail when the room is quiet. It turns simple background listening into something satisfying. And when you own something like this, it changes you a bit. You sit differently. You watch differently. You take more pride in your setup. You feel like someone who actually values quality, not just equipment, but the experience your home gives you every day. It becomes part of your identity without you even realizing it. The immersion feels deeper, the height effects feel real, dialogue feels grounded, and the room feels transformed. The only downside is that once you get used to this sound bubble, traditional soundbars feel completely flat. And you'll start craving that enveloping atmosphere everywhere. Eventually you stop comparing, because deep down, this is the one you kept returning to in your mind. At some point you choose the upgrade you know future you won't regret skipping. If you're ready, check the current price and lock it in while it's available. This isn't just a home theater system, it's the moment your room becomes a full cinematic world.